how much money to switch to an alternate universe of yourself, where, for example, you've won the lottery, or you could be homeless. It's a gamble, it's a gamble. What would you say? How much money would you want to switch to an alternate universe where your life could be completely different, and it could be good, could be bad, who knows?
So am I getting this money in the alternate universe? So let's say I get a meal. If I become homeless, do I just have that meal with me?
Yeah, I haven't thought about this properly. Yes.
Because...
yeah, that does sort of ruin the question. Okay, let's remove money. Let's just say, would you do
what's
this?
the point of it then?
Because would you do it? Because you could be like way better off. You could be you could have invested in Bitcoin.
I'm taking the thing is, I will take the chance for the banter, but it's like 0.1% of people are rich, so it's like I'm 99.9% chance gonna be either average, poor, or like homeless, very poor.
Yeah, but look at because you could just be alright again. In an alternate universe, you could just be you.
I'm happy for that. But what I'm saying is, I'd rather live this life, but if I was to have a better life, it's going to be a lower chance. But I am willing to take that gamble.
Because what if? But think about what if specimens got big? What if we had one big video?
So
we're saying
instead we go to an alternative universe. This is the exact same universe, but we've got 1 million subs. Like exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Imagine that, and that would be like. And you've still got your girlfriend, you've still got your family, you've still got everything, and we're massive, yeah.
Or everything's the same, but you're ginger,
yeah, just something like that. You could just change over, and you'd have you'd be fat. You know what I mean?
Toby turns into a transgender.
Toby doesn't like kids in this alternate universe. It's opposite.
Or Toby actually enjoys specimens.
yeah. Imagine you join back over. We're exactly the same, but every week Toby's at his setup with us, and he's doing this with us every week.
Yeah, he actually got the setup he said he was going to do.
Like just something small like that, because you make 1 million choices a day, don't you?
What do you reckon would happen? Do you know people say they make 1 million choices in one day? What if his last decision was, I'm going to buy that setup, and I will just get everything ready for streaming, because he was going to do that.
I think if he started streaming, he would still be doing this right now. But I don't think I would. Would I? Would I swap over?
What?
To an alternate universe. Back to the.
Well, I'll give it a go. I'm giving it a go.
Yeah, but you can't come back.
Money as well.
You could go over and your girlfriend's gone. She's been hit by a truck. You know what I mean? You can't come back.
Well, yeah, but I'm taking that risk. Not that I want that to happen, but I'm taking the risk. Like you just said, take money out. Yeah, I am, but I think it would be funny to give it a go.
I'm not going to do it because I'm worried.
Well, but hang on. The question is how much money. So I think it's unfair that you've removed money and then told me that I pretty much have to go.
Yeah, because otherwise you just go, I'd take 20 mil, and then if you're poor, you've got 20 mil anyway. It sort of ruins it. So the question is,
what's the point in the question then?
The question is, would you do it? If knowing you can't come back, you switch to an alternate universe where you could be rich or you could be poor.
But what if you were living the exact same life now, but your parents had an extra million in the bank? Like, what if you did that?
Because I'm happy now, and I wouldn't want to go, because there's a high chance you could be bad. You could have a bad life.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, what if the chance of, does that not sound good? Your life now, and then you somehow stumble across a fucking really rich family member you didn't know about.
That's good.
Well, that could happen.
But the bad outweighs the good. Another alternative is, I'm homeless on the street, living on my own. I've got no friends and no family. And that is I'd rather just stay as I am now. There's a chance I'll be massive and have all this money, but there's also a chance that I'll be homeless on the street being a druggie. And right now, I'd rather stay as I am now than.
Could you not change? Like, say if you were homeless, could you not build up the years and then eventually get a job and stuff? Because can you go with the knowledge? Because a lot of homeless people, you'll find that a lot of them are already born into druggie families. You know, when druggies and homeless people They're brought in. They're around that their whole life. A lot of them, not all of them, a lot of them. So they don't know good. But if you know your knowledge now, and then could be,
you don't know your knowledge. You'll just go into the alternate universe and you live there now.
Right. Okay.
And that's how that is. So I would just have come from a druggie family and would just know drugs in the streets and all this, and that would be my life now.
If you're saying that I couldn't do that, then I'd probably just bin it off then.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it.
My life's good now. I am happy with my life, but.
Me too.
I don't know. It would be cool to see a different perspective. If I was born in Japan or somewhere different, it would be cool to see a different perspective. But
yeah, I do back it. But
then I wouldn't know. If you're saying I wouldn't know different, then I guess that would be normal to me. So I can't really decide. If I could go in with my knowledge, knowing that I've got a spare person in the back, I can swap characters. You know what I mean? That would be pretty cool. But
I back it. Well, there you go.